Right now at 6, preventing gun violence and protecting people who are coming out of prison so they don't go back. We'll tell you how local organizers in the state are working to make a difference.
Plus, on the heels of the ceasefire expiration, we're breaking down the latest on the Israel-Hamas war.
Also turning to tech, we'll explain the rise in schools using online therapy for students. That's ahead at 6:30.
All local, all morning. This is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Good Monday morning. Thanks for choosing us and waking up with us here. Starting off your new week. I'm Erica Arias.
And I'm Tim Lammers. Good morning. Yeah, foggy in spots behind us. Let's get over to meteorologist Matt Scott to see how widespread that is. And what else we need to know to plan the Monday?
It's out there, so it's definitely going to hamper your ride into work and school this morning. Good morning to you at 6:01. Here's what you need to know. I think Rachel gave me her traffic clicker. Let me here. Yeah. Whoops. You can't hear her. She's been looking for that, apparently. Foggy start to the morning. This one works weather stuff. Mild temperatures, dry Monday out there. We have up and down temperatures in the 7-day. We'll talk about that coming up. She can't have it. She can't have it. Watch. See?
I need that.
Fine. Satellite radar. I'm like a big brother. I'm an annoying big brother. That's what it's come down to. We have a satellite radar picture. It's got a lot of low clouds out there, but for the most part, it's fairly mild. Here's the visibility. Half a mile in Hartford, quarter mile in Meriden, quarter mile up at the airport. The rest of the state, right along the Connecticut River Valley, got a little trouble, but the temperatures are fairly fine, ranging from 37 up in Windsor Locks to 44 New Haven. We got 39 in the capital right now, on the way up to 51, so a little bit above normal this morning with variably cloudy skies later on today. All right, Rachel, you're ready to go. You've got your clicker.
I got things in a row now, yeah. I was looking at my graphics. I was like, why are they advancing?
Why are they not going?
I can't find the clicker. It must be hidden somewhere. All right, good morning. Thanks for finding it for me. 6:02 right now. We do have a couple of things that we need to alert you to this morning. First one's going to be over in Preston. A portion of Route 2 is closed this morning. This is due to some wires that are down on the roads. Again, this is going to be on that westbound side. The road is closed between Route 164 and Shoeville Road, so just be mindful of that. Over in West Haven on 95 northbound, we do have a crash between exits 42 and 43. This is a two-vehicle crash with a couple of lanes blocked at the moment, so you're starting to see those delays building in the area because of that crash. Again, northbound exit 42 to about 43. We'll take a look at your drive times over in Waterbury. Both east and westbound side of 84 have had that road work wrap up for your morning commute. So between 18 and 25, both directions are running smoothly this morning. Tim and Erica, back to you.
Okay, Rachel, thank you. We got breaking news this morning. Firefighters in Newington responded to a kitchen fire on Willard Avenue. As of right now, there is a report that one person was hurt. We don't know how badly, though. Fox 61 team headed to the scene to try to gather more information, which, of course, we will bring to you once we get it.
And this morning, Waterbury police are trying to figure out who shot two men.
Yeah, police said they found the men while responding to a rollover crash. That was around 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon on Delford Road there in Waterbury. At this hour, we don't know much about the victims other than that they both had to be rushed to the hospital. Police are asking anybody with information on what happened to please get in touch with them. Well, two people died in a wrong-way crash in Massachusetts, and one of them is from Connecticut. That crash happened Saturday night on I-395 in Webster, Mass. Police said a driver was going north in the southbound lane when he hit a car, and both drivers died. Police said the wrong-way driver in this case was a 31-year-old man from Auburn, Mass. The other driver, a 35-year-old woman from the Dayville section of Killingly. Police haven't released their names yet. A Hartford man wanted on murder charges is in custody this morning in Pennsylvania. Police said 46-year-old Vincent Blair shot and killed Monisha Collins in New Britain. Her family found the 27-year-old woman in her apartment Friday on Fairview Street. Detectives said they worked with police to track Blair all the way to Pennsylvania, and that's where he is awaiting extradition this morning.
6:04 now, and the search for a missing Ansonia girl has gone on for 4 years now. Vanessa Morales has not been seen since December 2nd, 2019. Her mother, Christine Holloway, allegedly killed in her home by the child's father, Jose Morales. Police are still working with the FBI to try to locate Vanessa. They say even though a lot of time has passed, They still have hope that they'll give Vanessa's family answers one day.
We're not going to stop looking. We won't close the investigation. As you said, it may become cold, but that doesn't mean it's closed. We're working as hard as we can, doing as much as we can to make sure we find out what happened to Vanessa so we can give the family some answers.
Vanessa's father, Jose Morales, has been named a suspect in her disappearance, but never formally charged. Morales is headed to trial in connection with Holloway's death, but we don't know when that will happen. Police are encouraging anyone with any information regarding Vanessa's disappearance to please reach out to them. And new this morning, at least 4 people are dead after a shooting in Dallas, Texas. The shooting happened yesterday afternoon. The Fox station there in Dallas reporting that 5 people were shot inside of a home. 3 adults died at the scene. A 1-year-old boy later died at the hospital. The 15-year-old girl was also hurt. Police are still searching for the shooter. New Haven expanding services with an aim set on gun violence prevention.
Yeah, this morning, city leaders and several local organizations will announce new funding to support people coming back from prison, people who are at a high risk of involvement with firearms again. Fox 61's Angelo Bavaro is live in New Haven with the details.
Tim, Erica, good morning. We are talking about a $2 million federal grant, and that money will support an expansion of what is called the PRESS program for gun violence prevention. So that is an acronym that stands for Program for Reintegration, Engagement, Safety, and Support. That program launching back in March of 2022 with the focus on people coming back from prison with firearm convictions or people at a higher risk of involvement with firearms. The goal here is to get those people back into society successfully through a coordinated multi-agency approach with supportive case management. The new federal grant will allow that program to expand and enhance its existing services with life coaches, a career resource specialist, and a family case manager.
What we're finding that's consistent is that there's personal conflict just being settled with guns. The power is in the community. So that's what we're trying to work toward, making a culture change regarding the use of weapons.
And this all really folding into the mission of the city's Department of Community Resilience. The goal of that department is to use really data-driven approaches to solve these issues like gun violence as well as reentry and homelessness. That announcement, and we'll get more details about this new federal funding, that will happen at 9 o'clock this morning here in New Haven. We are live in the Elm City this morning. I'm Angelo Bavaro, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Okay, Angelo, thank you. Well, on the heels of the Israel-Hamas ceasefire ending, the Israeli Defense Forces are now expanding their ground operations to all of Gaza.
A spokesperson says Israel is making its policy clear and forcefully striking any threat to its country. Israel ordered Palestinians in some border towns in southern Gaza to evacuate. Of course, many Palestinians fled to southern Gaza after Israel told them to evacuate the north. And some of them said that they don't know where to go now. Israeli airstrikes destroyed a block of apartment buildings in a neighborhood in Gaza City over the weekend. The United Nations says the strikes left about 50 residential buildings in ruins. At least 60 people were killed. More than 300 are believed to be buried in the rubble. Israel's ministry says it killed Hamas battalion commander in that area. Israel has been facing increased pressure from the U.S. to do more to protect civilians. But Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is vowing to continue the war, in his words, until we achieve all its goals.
Drones and missiles attacked 3 commercial ships in international waters in the southern Red Sea. U.S. military officials said a warship even opened fire in self-defense during the assault, which went on for hours. Yemen's Houthi rebels claimed responsibility for that attack. If so, this could be an escalation of a series of maritime attacks there in the Mideast that have been linked to the Israel-Hamas war. Well, one of 3 Palestinian college students who were shot in Vermont over the weekend, over Thanksgiving weekend, I should say, has been paralyzed. A bullet is lodged in Hisham Awartani's spine, and he's now paralyzed from the chest down. That's according to his mother. Awartani is a junior at Brown University. He's expected to be released from a hospital next week. Well, that was the sound booming through New York City's Columbus Circle and Times Square on Saturday.
Hundreds of pro-Palestinian demonstrators demanding Israel end its war with Hamas. 2 months ago, Hamas staged a surprise attack on Israel that left 1,200 Israelis dead. Another 240 Israelis were taken hostage. Some of those hostages now free as part of the truce last week. Meantime, here in Connecticut, protesters walked behind Senator Chris Murphy outside of a fundraiser for his re-election in Avon. They're demanding that he works toward an immediate and permanent ceasefire. The Senate is considering a bill to send $14 billion in military aid to Israel. Organizers of the protest said that they oppose any bill that includes more funding for Israel's war with Hamas. And stay with Fox 61 for the latest on the Israel-Hamas war and efforts to free those in captivity. Download the free Fox 61 News app for updates and follow us here on air and also online at fox61.com.